HVAC people! Alright, so I'm heading on a no cooling call. As you can see, we got a rainy day. It's been pretty much rainy all week. And I think the forecast is set for the rain all next week. At least 40 and 50% chance of rain. So not very busy, but that's kind of a good thing, so I can get caught up on some business. But I'm heading on a no cooling call right now. I got to change out next week. I have to do, so I don't mind doing it in the rain, and I can get caught up on some things, give a minute to take my breath. But actually, I think our temperatures are cooler down here than it is on the East Coast. I think New York is in like mid-90s, and I think our high is like 88, 89, really all this week and pretty much next week. So it's good to get a break, you know, catch your breath and get a little rest. I'm glad I don't have to run a ton of calls, but I am running on this no cool call. Actually, the lady say the thermostat is blank or is reading an error message. She said it is cooling, but she can't control the thermostat. So anyway, we're gonna figure out. All right, so I'm heading to this house. I want to address something real quick. I have a subscriber. I don't even know, might not even be a subscriber. But somebody left a comment saying that I was ripping the customer off because I told the price that I charge for a unit. Look here, man. And let's clear this. Also, I get customers off of YouTube, and I don't even use my YouTube platform to get customers. Well, once or twice a week, I have somebody that say they seen me on YouTube, and they would like me to come out and diagnose their system or whatnot. But I'm gonna say this to say this, and this is how I do all my customers. I charge anywhere between $85 and $95 to do a diagnostic, and that's a service charge. So I make this clear. How I run my business, I troubleshoot the unit for my diagnostic or my service fee, and then I just do a flat rate, or I give you a quote on what it's going to take to fix or replace your unit. So I let that be known up front. Like I say, I charge my service fee, and I'm gonna give you a flat rate on how much it's going to take to fix your unit. So I'm not ripping anybody off, because I let that be known to the customer. This is what it's going to cost, or this is how much I charge to fix or replace your unit. The customer, I'm not ripping anybody out. The customer do not have to accept my quote or my flat rate to fix the unit. I run around here all day long and just collect the diagnostic fee. I don't have to fix anything. And it don't usually take me nothing but 30 minutes, maybe to an hour, if that, to diagnose the unit. Whether that be a repair, replacing a capacitor. I can diagnose you, hey, you need a capacitor. $85. You want me to fix it, I'm gonna give you my flat rate to replace the capacitor. You may need a condenser fan motor. I'm gonna give you my flat rate. I'm gonna replace that condenser fan motor. You may need an evaporator coil. I'm gonna give you my price to replace the evaporator coil. You don't, you can get, the customer can get more quotes. But if they want me to replace the evaporator coil, I give them my price. It ain't no heating costs. I don't charge by the hour. I don't do time and material. I just do a flat rate. This is how much it costs for me to repair, for me to be comfortable, or for me to stay in business. I don't have a tail light warranty. I warranty all my work for all major repairs. If it's a evaporator core or unit replacement, you're gonna get a minimum of a 1 year warranty on all my work. I guarantee all my work. And let's just say, and I have had time, 99.9% of the time, if I diagnose a unit, I'm gonna find the problem, and we can fix it 9 times out of 10 right then and there, because I keep the parts on my truck. You know, unless it's a major repair or a unit replacement, we have to schedule another time to come out. And I don't. And if it is a unit replacement, if I don't replace that unit then and there, I don't do like a half deposit or anything. So it might be 2 or 3 days later before I can come out and replace that unit. The customer had 2 or 3 days if they want to find another unit, if they're not comfortable with my my quote. But I say this to say this, say that to say this. I'm pulling up at the customer house now. If I'm diagnosing the unit and I can't figure out what's going on, and I can say if I'm charging $95 service fee, if I can't figure it out, I would not accept the $95. And if it's something different, it probably took me maybe 1 or 2 hours to try to diagnose that unit. Right here. But if I can't figure it out, I'm not gonna take your money. You know, I'm not out here trying to beat anybody out. Trust me. And I'm not talking to my future customers. I'm just really speaking on the naysayers. Hope or that think I'm out here trying to rip people off. I help a lot of people out. You know, but my prices are not negotiable, and I do try to weed customers out like that. Cause I learned when I used to accept whatever the customer, you know, willing to pay, as long as I make a profit. But I have customers, they call, they say, hey, do you waive your service fee if we do the repair? No, I do not waive my service fee. You know, if it's a capacitor or something like that, I can charge anywhere between $150 and $225 for a capacitor with additional other service charge. I do not waive my service charge. If it's a unit replacement or something like that, I consider that a free quote. I will waive the service charge. If it's a major component like an evaporator or a compressor or something like that, yes, I will waive the service charge. But if it's something like adding refrigerant, even if you got R22, which is expensive, I do not waive the service charge. And I found that, I weed certain customers out like that, because the ones that ask me, do I waive a service charge? And there's plenty of work around here. I don't want every customer. Some customers I do not want, because if they trying to negotiate on if I'm gonna waive a $85 service charge, and like this truck I'm in, it drink gas. This truck that stay on the road, I have to keep it serviced. It's not just okay. And like I said, I pay to go to school. I'm not gonna get into all that, but it costs to be in business. Any customer that, you know, want to waive this, from my experience, almost every one of them, when they call, and I train my dispatch, if they ask about the service fee, tell them we do not waive it, because from my experience, everyone that asks do we waive the service fee, when I give them the price of whatever I'm doing, they always try to negotiate or try to talk down on the price. They do not want to pay whatever we charge. You know, if it's a condenser fan motor and I'm charging $500–600 to replace that condenser fan motor, they gonna want to talk down. So certain customers we just try to weed out, period. I'd rather not do the work at all and try to use my time, you know, to wisely and try to get the customer that I want. Like I say, my service is not for everybody, like I say, but I'm definitely not ripping anybody off. Now let's go troubleshoot this unit here. Yeah, you got one thermostat sensor error. Select this one.
Turn the light off. And now you come here, Daddy.
All right, so the sensor in your thermostat has counter and error. Please contact your
YouTube.
So you got a sensor error. So it says the sensor in your thermostat has encountered an error. Please contact your dealer to replace the thermostat. But I'm seeing we can bypass that and make sure the thermostat is still good. But we might have to replace this.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm gonna reset it and see if it's going to restart.
Because when I called them, they gave me like y'all number and something else, and they said like all the parts and everything. I have a warranty on everything, but like the service fees, of course, I gotta pay that or whatever.
Okay. That's what Lone Star Air System said?
Yeah, that's what they told me earlier.
Okay.
They told me to just make sure I call somebody.
So you gave them the...
No, I didn't give them anything.
Okay.
They pulled up my address when I gave it to them.
Okay. Well, let me contact Honeywell and see if it's a warranty on here.
Okay.
Yep.
Come on now.
Let's see here. Let's see if this reset. There you go. Alert. Yep. System thermostat error. Okay, this is not a zone system then. We got upstairs and downstairs unit. So it'll probably be the upstairs one. Okay, find the switch. All right, so right now, I thought she had a red link for a minute. So no more, I'm just gonna guess. So I'm gonna try. My goal is I'm gonna try to reset that thing. I have to replace the thermostat. Yeah, that's. I think that's it. If I had batteries or not. So that's it. So I just want to reset it and see if I can clear that code. Now I'm gonna have to contact Honeywell, see if there's a warranty on there. Or contact Texas Air Systems. See where they get them units, but it is turning on. It is working. It's not reading the indoor temperature and it won't clear, so I got a bad sensor on here. I'm gonna contact Honeywell and see where they get the unit from. All right, so I'm taking this one now. So I just spoke with my dealer, and I just have to take this thermostat up there, and they're going to replace it. Yes, sir, that's it. All right, I got the new one. I think I'm just gonna take a little small screwdriver and a Phillips head on this trip. Also, before anybody asks, I know a newer technician probably gonna ask what was wrong with the thermostat. The thermostat display said it had a bad sensor and it wasn't reading on here. And the thermostat is under warranty and really no need to try to troubleshoot the inside of that thermostat, try to find the sensor and see if it's bad and all that. Honeywell, $1 trillion company. If it's under warranty, just get a new one and call it a day. So I just charge the customer service fee and a little labor fee. That's it.
Hey, why you
All right, see what we can do here. So work on one hand here. Oh, GoPro done gave out on that thing. New thermostat. I'll go ahead and mount this. Alright, so I do have the unit off. I think that's my common. So on this one here, I think I do the same thing with the Nest. I'm going to install my dealer information. So if they have an error, my phone number will come up. And while I'm here, I'll do that to the downstairs unit also. Alright, so we want to make sure it's good and level. Before we tighten it. Alright. So I'm pretty good with hand and eye coordination. Alright, so we got the blue wire is coming. Red wire is hot, 24 volt. Alright, the G wire or green wire is for the fan. White wire is for the heat. This is a straight cool split system. The yellow is for the cool, which is Y1. Alright, so we gotta remember this code is 2110. So I go turn the power on to the unit. And this is the room temperature, indoor temperature. Remember the other ones, we had lines. So we want this to start reading. And watch your hand. Residential thermostat. I don't know what she had. Non-programmable. Fahrenheit. So this is a conventional. Got one stage, one heat. Yes. Manual changeover. Basic options. Cooling cycle. I'm gonna turn this to 3 minutes. 2 minutes.
You do got it. I'll show you. It's easy. You got it, baby?
Then I'm gonna cool the set point. I'm gonna raise this. The key is to turn it all the way down to 50. Maximum heat. 85.
No, it's not.
Filter type media.
Huh? I don't got the number. 832. You calling this phone? 832-258.
No. I want you to get that phone number, so I'm gonna talk.
That's
There we go.
Because I looked at my bill.
No UV light. Customer reminders. Backlighting on demand. Format. my dealer information. Just get a homeowner on my card. Connect to Wi-Fi. No, they never had any Wi-Fi set up. You see now we got a sensor reading. Let's go to active alert. Set the time and date. I should clear that. Today is July 9th. It's about 3:48. I don't know what's going on with that little dealer information though. But we don't need that. System is in heat. We're gonna put it in cool. But we have no alarms now. And the indoor air temperature sensor is now reading. Alright. So I'm gonna go speak with the homeowner, make sure this turned on and off. And as you can hear, the smoke alarms or the fire alarms are beeping. That's another product you can sell the homeowners. I think they take 9-volt batteries. So sometimes I offer the homeowner to change all the batteries. I mean, somehow they got like 9 or 10 fire or carbon monoxide alarms. So, all right, my unit just turned on. So that's something you can think about. If you never thought about it, you hear that little chirping or beeping, you can get your ladder, charge them, between $100 and $150 if you supply the batteries. Some people may charge more than that, but I usually charge about $100, $150 to change them all out. All right, well, it just turned on. I think they're good to go. All right. Man, they going off down there. All right, so it's summertime, but I just want to verify the heat coming on.